Ice Sox in front of a home crowd 7-5. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Tampa Bay Rays went deep 4 times as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-4. The Baltimore Orioles snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-2. The Tigers got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Indians 8-4. The Royals combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-1. The New York Mets racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-1. The Marlins combined for 10 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-3. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 3-1. The Arizona 6. Eric Hosmer was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as the Friars beat
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Jose Iglesias looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. Justin Dunn, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from start.
Leading off tonight.
Justin Upton the next to hit. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left. Over the bullpen and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Lifted the other way to left center. Lewis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for that batting title.
And I'm guaranteeing you he's fully aware of how many hits.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
At the plate now, Brandon Marsh, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard.
Let's play ball. 3. Defense. 3. Out. 3.
At the plate, Shohei Ohtani, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shohei Ohtani.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. We mentioned his position in the batting race earlier in the game, and with a batting average above the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 21 for him on the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Play ball. You're out. That hit him. He's got first.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Seth Long.
The designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a little bit from the prolific pace that he set for himself in the first half, but not to the point where anybody's really concerned just yet.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Number 3.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Crawford is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in now for the Mariners, Evan White. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Despite his success with the bat this year that we mentioned earlier, he's really going through a tough stretch recently, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10 games.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the...
Let's play ball. Your attention, please. Now,
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Inside, ball one.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Smoke toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end.
Ball, ball four, take the ball. He's out. 3 out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Jason Justice is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One and one, here it is. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. At the plate, he's really continued to look great in the second half. Over his last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again. 3-2, and it's fouled away. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. Striding in.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the break. You're out. He's out. You're out. That's ball 4. Out. Out. 3. He's out. 3.
Your attention, please.
3.
Now pitching for the Mariners. Number 43. Go. Miss.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Lewis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Lewis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marsh is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. So digging in now, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Popped him up. Stassi has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next is Seattle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. White at second with 2 down. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Stepping up to the plate, Max Stassi. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Throw into second, and there's 1 away.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Juan Lagares. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, David Fletcher gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, D-Roll, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up.
Not in time. He's in there at second.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lewis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4. Stepping in, number.
What you got? 3.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Seth Long. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
10-4 the final in this game. The Los Angeles Angels scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Jason Justice claims the win out of the pen, his first. Justin Dunn allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Mike Mayers works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score